everyone, this is Carolyn with Carolina Crafting, and today we have new online exclusives on the website. So I wanted to come on and show you one of the ones that I've already picked up that I think is so beautiful, and show you a card that I've made with it. So this is the Brushed with Beauty suite. The suite is $136.25 US dollars, and you get quite a bit of product for that. First of all, I want to show you this beautiful designer series paper. This is the Brushed with Beauty 12 by 12 designer series paper. You get 12 sheets, and there's 6 of each design that has both front and back designs. It makes it hard to decide which side you want to use. They're so pretty. I think that might be one of my favorites there. And then this is the last one here. And like I said, you get 2 of each of those sheets. Then you're getting a pack of vellum. This is 12 by 12 vellum. That's really nice. In addition, you're going to get 2 stamp sets and the dies that go with it. This is the Petals of Beauty stamp set, and then the dies. And then you're going to get Words of Beauty and the dies that go with it. And I just want to take a minute to show you the new packaging as well. I know we've got mixed reviews of some like it, some don't. I think, at first I wasn't sure because, you know, we're going to have to figure out a new way to organize our stamp sets. But seeing how minimal the packaging is, this is going to be a huge, easier way to save room when you're storing your stamps. So I think I'm going to like it. You also get the embossing folder. Beautiful pattern embossing folder, and then lastly you get the Pearls of Beauty. Now that you've seen what all comes in this collection, Brushed with Beauty, let's make a card. And this is the sample I made to show you, and as you see it says Just Because on the outside. I stamped It's Your Birthday on the inside. But the next one I'm making, I'm going to put a different sentiment in it just to show you how versatile this stamp set is. So what you'll need to make this card is just a regular A2 card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then you're going to need a piece of Calypso Coral, and this is Early Espresso. Then you'll need Calypso Coral, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. You'll need 2 pieces of Very Vanilla that are 4 by 5 1/4. You'll need a piece of Designer Series paper that's 3 by 5 1/4. And then I cut a circle out from the Spotlight on Nature dies. Okay, so let's get started. Actually, before we do this, just to save time, I did go ahead and die cut my greenery for this. And also, I went ahead and stamped some flowers and die cut them. But I'm going to show you how you make the flowers. I'm going to bring in just a piece of scrap paper here to work on and get my stamps out, and I'll be using Calypso Coral ink. One tip I was going to show you to kind of save time maybe with your die cutting and stamping, I put the 2 stamps on 1 stamp block so I could do 2 at a time. With the, this is a 2 stamp stamping method. So I'll put these down here. And then with the stamp that you're going to fill in with, to get a lighter shade, you're going to stamp off on some scrap paper and then stamp over your image. And where's my other flower? Hang on, I lost it. Okay, here we go. Again, you'll stamp your ink, stamp off on some scrap paper, and then line it up. There you go. That's how you get your flowers made with this. While we're stamping, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my just because on my circle here. You're going to want to stamp it almost all the way over to the left side. And then I'm going to grab my inside piece. And on this one, I'm using the phrase, "You're a great friend." So just because you're a great friend. There we go. Okay, let's get the ink out of the way. And we'll start making our card, putting our card pieces together. So I'll start just burnishing the card base, make sure I got a nice crisp fold on it. And put the inside piece in. And we'll start building the outside piece. And on the other piece of Very Vanilla, you can see I used the embossing folder that comes with this set. And we're just going to layer that on the piece of Calypso Coral. And this is Very Vanilla. And then you'll layer on your piece of Designer Series paper, and I put it all the way over to the right side. Oops. Oh, my tape runner. Oh, I'm out. Okay. We'll go with glue. Some people have their preference on adhesive, but I use both of them. When I'm working with something I need to have a little more time repositioning it, I'll use the liquid glue over the Stampin' Seal, just because you have a little more time to wiggle it in place if you need to. Okay, so then we'll layer this on the card base. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is just start layering my flowers how I want them on my circle with the outside sentiment. Okay, so I've just got a few flowers here. I'm going to take the ones I like the best. And I just put my biggest one in the middle and then the smaller ones on each side. I took this piece of greenery and I cut it in two. Let's see, I think I cut about right here, so that I'd have two pieces to use. And I put that one up towards the top. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. I do like glue on these pieces so I can have, like I said, some wiggle room with it. And then see where I want that small one to go, and I'm going to glue it down. And I used my biggest one in the middle and put it on some dimensionals. So I wanted to see where I wanted this piece to go first. And about right there. And then get the leaves on there too. About right there. And put my flower down. So for the biggest one, I just poked some greenery on the sides just so you could see it a little bit better from the, how do I want this one to go? Maybe like that. Just so you could see it a little better since my flowers are the same color. So on this one, I am going to get another Stampin' Seal because I need to adhere my greenery to the sides. And it's just easier to do it with Stampin' Seal than the glue. Move this one over a little bit. I didn't get it quite where I thought I was. See, and you just kind of work with it until you get it where you want it. And for this one, I did put some Stampin' Dimensionals on just to bring it out a little, bring a little more dimension to the card. Can't decide how I like it. Like that. I guess like this. Okay, there we go. And then I put dimensionals all over the back of this to put it on the card. And I used, where's my small ones? I used the small ones just to put on the back of these leaves. Okay. Oops, took the whole thing off. Okay. All right. And we just need to add some of the Pearls of Beauty on it. Where did I, here to go? My desk is in such a mess if you could see it. So we'll just grab a few of these. We'll take the cap off. Okay, and there you go. There's a card made from the collection, or the suite Brushed with Beauty. And I also like to add, if you don't like something in the collection, all of this can be bought separately too. I just like the way the whole suite did coordinate, so I thought it would be worth it to purchase the whole suite for myself. And for this card, I did use everything in the bundle, or in the suite collection, except the vellum, and I didn't use the Words of Beauty dies. Those are the only two things that I didn't use. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching me make this card. And come back for more inspiration, as I'll be using some more new online exclusives and other new products to show you some ideas. Thank you for watching.